5G technology is the next global wireless standard after 4G technology. It enables a new type of network designed to offer higher network speeds, lower latency, and support for more users, devices, and services, while improving the network efficiency.
5G technology will give opportunity to technological concepts such as smart cities, autonomous vehicles, among others, become a reality.
5G is the latest evolution that uses new technology to connect users to the network more reliably and achieves much faster speeds.
5G mobile networks can transfer data at more than 1 gigabyte per second, compared to 4G networks, which normally offer speeds close to 50 megabytes per second, and they do it with half of the latency of 4G. That means that your web requests take half as long to return.
Engineers hope that 5G will eventually connect more than just phones. It could also link sensors embedded in everything from farm machinery to medical devices, forming the so-called Internet of Things.
5G works much better in crowded areas because it carries data over a wider range of frequency, for the first time using superfast millimeter wave spectrum. Wave wavelengths are a few millimeters long. They are of much higher frequency than the radio waves that 4G has used. Faster waves can carry more data, which means incredibly fast data transfers.
5G will apply in the future called adaptive bandwidth. It allows your phone to automatically switch to faster, with more battery consuming internet speeds that you need them with, and save power when you only do low data activities.
Many of the advancements associated with 5G involve network infrastructure, such as the transition from a cell tower system to a denser network of small cells, which are pizza box sized, radio transceivers that can be mounted on street lights or buildings.
Some could also be installed indoors to create private networks for homes or other businesses. Since 5G is probably faster than your home Wi-Fi, it could end up being your only internet connection.
And through a feature called SideLink, developers plan to make 5G devices communicate directly with each other, without necessarily routing the signal through transceivers. That means, for example, that 5G-equipped vehicles will be coordinated more efficiently, an important feature for self-driving cars.
5G is not replacing 4G, it's just building on top of it. So 4G-enabled phones will continue to work for a while. Even 3G phones are still working, though that's likely to change soon for the 17% of US subscribers currently using 3G. They should expect their phones to stop working sometime in 2022.
Many providers already offer low-band 5G. Those signals travel incredibly far but are about the same speed as 4G. Mid-band is somewhere in the middle, offering faster speeds than 4G, but it's not the revolutionary upgrade the technology will eventually support.
Currently, 5G is only available in certain areas, mainly the US and Asia. But in 2022, a third of the world's population should have access to it, and by 2025, more than half of the planet.
It's just the next step in mobile networks. Soon it may change the way we think about the internet, from a useful entertaining tool to a framework that connects everything around us. A technology you thought was just helping your cell phone will soon have a bigger impact on your digital life.
In our opinion, 5G networks are the evolution of the fourth generation networks that debuted in our country a few years ago. The new wireless network technology that will be implemented promises to be 10 to 20 times faster than current mobile connections.
The implementation will not be overnight, and once we have 5G in our cities, we must think about changing our current equipment, most of which can only connect to 4G networks. This change then implies obtaining equipment of greater value, and with it, implying more economic expenses.
The positive thing about this change in technology is that once implemented, it will considerably improve speed and latency. The negative is that this will be an obstacle for people with fewer resources to connect, since this implies a higher cost.
In conclusion, 5G networks will be part of crucial infrastructure for the maintenance of fundamental social and economic functions. Although this is being implemented little by little, it is incredible what technology can do and how much it will revolutionize the way we see and even to do the things.
Network. Consisting of two or more computers that are linked in order to share resources, such as printers and CDs, exchanging files or allow electronic communications. Wireless. It's a term used to define telecommunications and data transmission without wires. Latency. The delay before transfer of data begins following an instruction for its transfer. Internet of Things. The intercommunication via the Internet of computing devices embedded in everyday objects, enabling them to send and receive data. Frequency. It is a measurement representing the oscillation rate of electromagnetic radiation spectrum, or electromagnetic radio waves.
MM wave. Millimeter wave is the band of radio spectrum between 30 GHz and 300 GHz that can be used for high-speed broadband access. Bandwidth is a range of frequencies within a given band, in particular that used for transmitting a signal. Small cells is an umbrella term used to describe a miniature radio access point for wireless network-based station with a low radio frequency, power output, footprint, and range. Transceivers, a device that can both transmit and receive communications, in particular a combined radio transmitter and receiver.
Low band refers to frequencies below 1 GHz used to roll out substantial 5G coverage as quickly as possible. Mid-band. Mid-band typically refers to frequencies between 1 and 6 GHz. 5G, now rolling out around the world, expands the range dramatically. High band refers to frequencies typically above 6 GHz in bands that are not used for mobile wireless service today. Infrastructure in 5G. The basic physical, organizational structure and facilitated needs for the operation of a network. Frameworks. A basic structure underlying a system of concepts.